Whether you're religious or not, all financial decisions require faith. So in whom should you place your financial faith? For example, if you've ever put money in a savings or investment account, a 401k, or retirement plan, then you've demonstrated your faith. You made that investment because you had faith that it would grow in value over time. Otherwise, you wouldn't have bothered moving the money around in the first place. Often we make retirement plans spanning 20 to 50 years and have faith that if we adhere to them, we will retire comfortably. However, despite how detailed and sophisticated our analysis may be, the reality is no one knows what will happen tomorrow, let alone every day sequentially for the next 20 to 50 years. Yet we create our plans and have faith that if we follow them, we will succeed. So the question then becomes, in whom do you place your financial faith? And there are only two choices, man or God. Let's take a quick look at the underlying assumptions of each. We'll start with man, or what we'll call traditional finance. To have faith in traditional finance, you must believe all of the following 5 assumptions are true. Number 1, everyone acts rationally at all times. Number 2, everyone receives the same information at the same time. Number 3, everyone updates their expectations for the future in the same way and at the same time. And number 4, everyone is knowledgeable of all investment options. And number 5, everyone always makes the most selfish decision, regardless of how it may affect others. While those 5 assumptions might sound crazy, theories that rely upon them have been awarded the Nobel Memorial Prize and have become the bedrock of many investment firms and academia worldwide. Theories including modern portfolio theory and the efficient market hypothesis. Quick side note, if you're like me, you're asking yourself, how could such crazy assumptions be so widely accepted? Well, the reason is that before you can study behavior in the academic world, you need to isolate it. In economics, this is challenging because you're essentially trying to isolate the cause and effect of a financial decision from the humans that are making them. Academia does this by making what is referred to as simplifying assumptions, meaning human behavior is far too complex and varied to incorporate into a model because no two people are the same and there would be billions of people to model. So instead, a simplifying assumption is made that all people act the same way, like robots. While this approach successfully removes the unknown human behavior factor from the model, and it allows researchers to develop their theories, it also creates an unrealistic worldview in which any conclusions drawn from this research would be unreliable at best. However, in the words of the statistician George Box, all models are wrong, but some are useful. And don't get me wrong, I don't believe that traditional financial principles should be completely ignored or that traditional and biblical financial principles are mutually exclusive. Traditional financial principles can illustrate meaningful relationships and ideas. However, they're merely tools and not sufficient by themselves to properly manage your wealth. Yet this is what the traditional financial approach would have you believe. Biblical finance, on the other hand, provides a foundation, a direction, a set of beliefs, and decision-making criteria on which traditional financial methods can be applied. And it is the proper combination of these two that best position an investor for success. Speaking of biblical finance, let's look at the underlying assumptions, and there are only 2. Number 1, there is a God. Number 2, the Bible is God's instruction for mankind. While these assumptions are very simple, meaning everyone can understand them, you either believe them or you don't, because the only way to prove them is to take a step of faith and to begin living your life as if they're true. If you choose to do this, you'll see the validity. However, if you choose not to do this, you'll most likely remain a skeptic. The reason a step of faith is required is because God gave us each free will. He didn't take the approach of the academics and make us all robots. He gave us the freedom to choose to follow Him or to choose to follow our own fleshly desires. However, He told us in Matthew 7:7-8, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be open. Therefore, to find God, we must be willing to seek Him. We're not forced to accept Him. While people who already have faith will accept this answer, skeptics will scoff and say, there's no proof of God. You're the crazy one. To the skeptics, I'd ask this question. If proof is what you seek, then there is undeniable proof that all 5 assumptions of traditional finance are false individually and in their entirety. So which would you rather put your faith in? That which you know is false or that which you're unsure of? Again, I encourage you, biblical financial principles apply to everyone, regardless if you're rich or poor, and they cost nothing to try. So why not give them a shot? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. There's a lot more content coming on the way, all aimed at helping you manage your God-given resources to maximize your God-given purpose.